A young man walks into the hospital, 26 years old, a university graduate. Not because he go visit somebody, but he be the patient. The doctor asks him, how long have you been taking these pills? The guy bow down his head. Where he talk say, since I did second year in the university. See, this not be fiction, this story not be fiction. This be the scene where it play out in the hospitals in Ghana today. And the big question we for ask on ourselves be say, why? Why are young men destroying their own bodies? And what are we as a society doing or not doing to push them there? Today, we can have a conversation that many people don't want to talk about, but everybody needs to hear it. This be Into the Mic. A few days ago, Ghanaian content creator and travel vlogger Wode Maya post for in former Twitter, and I go read them. Dear young men, avoid aphrodisiacs. See, this particular thing stopped a lot of people in their tracks and like, yo, wait, what is this man talking about? When in follow-up tweet, he explained why. He said he just they come off of a dialysis center, and the number of young men that have kidney failure is alarming. And guess what? All the my issue is connected and linked with aphrodisiacs. He ended up with a message that hits very hard, and I quote, "No moment of pleasure is worth a lifetime of consequence." My guy, you hear what the Wode Maya talk? No moment of pleasure is worth a lifetime consequence. Now, Wode Maya didn't have to say that. He didn't have to stop and speak, but he did. Thousands of retweets, people reacted to it, which for tell you say, this particular issue day, where it dey worry a lot of people, but we just know they talk them loud. So today, we can't dive into it. Now, make we start from the beginning because it not be everybody way they understand what aphrodisiac mean, but make I tell you what it means. An aphrodisiac is any substance, food, drug, herb, or chemical that is believed to increase sexual desire, stamina, or performance. The word comes from Aphrodite, the Greek goddess of love. Now, there are some aphrodisiacs that are very natural, like honey, like chocolate, like certain spices. But that not be what we talk about. What we talk about be the pills, be the powders, be the concoctions. Most of them unverified, untested. And then they sell them for marketplaces. Then they sell them for online. Then they even sell some of them in the pharmacies. And all these medications are specifically targeted to young men where they want to perform better for bed inside. According to the small research I do, some of these aphrodisiacs contain this word, sildenafil. I don't know if I got them right, but they be the same active ingredient where they Viagra inside. And most times, these doses are uncontrolled. Some too contain herbal mixtures combined with some toxic substances, where they sell for the market. Some are outright counterfeit with zero medical value, but massive harm to the body. And here is the thing, they are cheap, they are accessible, and people take them daily. And some men convince themselves, say, until they go to bed with a woman, they need these substances. Somebody go ask, why are men taking these substances? And see, we need to be very honest and brutal about this particular conversation, because a lot of men, they take this particular medication not because they are foolish, but they fear. They are afraid. And that fear comes from a source. Number one, not being enough. Make I tell you, there's a lot of pressure on men to perform better when it comes to sex. When you enter the room, you for not just perform better, but you for perform to impress. You for be ready at any time when the woman is ready. So most men, if they are not able to perform like that, it brings some sort of shame. You feel like Charlie, today they not go well at all. Number two, the culture of mockery. And make I address this. We cannot talk about this particular thing without addressing this particular issue. Some women, not all women, but some women have contributed to this crisis. We've all seen it. He come on WhatsApp, then they bring them out, voice note and everything. If they go to bed with a man with the man fall short or the man off, then they come out can't talk, say, 2 minutes man. He not even perform better. Upon all in pan, upon all the noise making, this guy cannot even perform. Then they tell them our friends, then they even bring them to social media. And so because of that, men go talk, say, because I'm not going to allow you make you disgrace me. I for take that aphrodisiac and show you. Some women self go wait. The moment you go break up with them, that be the time they go tell you, say, you're not even man enough. You don't even last. My ex-boyfriend used to do 5 rounds, 10 rounds. You there, you come now, 2 seconds, then whappy. And these men feel so ashamed of themselves. So you understand why they go take aphrodisiac? And this culture of mocking men sexually is very dangerous. Because it doesn't just affect them emotionally, it affects them physically. If somebody disgraces you, say, Charlie, you be 1 minute man, you go try and go every length and breadth to prove yourself, even in your next relationship. And most men, they turn out to aphrodisiac because they want to prove themselves. So you see, they don't care the damage they are doing to their kidneys. So long as they are able to perform better, they will continue to take the aphrodisiac, even if it destroys their kidney. Unfortunately, most of them are not even aware that this is the damage they are causing themselves. And this is a problem we need to acknowledge. We need to own this as a society. Number 3, unrealistic standards. This is where I like. Pornography has become like the benchmark of some men and women. Just because then they watch porn, they figure, say, whatever they do for the porno inside, they for do for real life. They forget, say, they put camera of them with the people they act for you. My guy, pornography is not real. So if you decide, say, this be the route you go take, no, naturally, how long can your body survive it? So most men turn to aphrodisiac. Number 4 is peer pressure and bragging culture. You know, men talk. Men with a vibe. If a man goes to knock somebody, you go tell your friend, Charlie, the way I hate this girl, Charlie, 3 rounds, 4 rounds, 1 hour, 3 hours. They go just brag to them as friends. So other people become pressured. They also want to do what my friends do. Make I tell you this story. My party do the same thing we can't tell me. So me, I get some girl for Adabraka. My party tell me, say, Charlie, this one is not pills. It be the one that they spray. My party can't tell me, where I mean the girl, Charlie. As my party go like 3 rounds, me, I for go like 1 hour, 4 hours. I mean this girl. So my party can't give me the aphrodisiac. 30 minutes before the girl go come, I spray up. My guy, the girl come. And your guess is as good as mine. I slept bottle. I don't know whether the aphrodisiac be sleeping tablets or sleep, whatever it is. My guy, I don't see the match top. I don't even know when the girl removed her bra. I slept bottle. At the end of the day, when I go tell my parties, they started calling me spray and sleep. You see, so this bragging issue with men when it comes to sex, this is the reason why some people go to the market, go buy Cotidru, Dinikuno, last for 30 hours. Not knowing they're destroying their kidneys. So what happens when you take these substances into your body? The kidneys be your body's filtration system. Everything you take that goes through the bloodstream, they go through the kidney. The kidney for filter all of that and remove it. Every pill, every powder, every herb that you take, they go through the kidney. If you filter them. So if you take unregulated substances over the time continuously, you make the kidney work over time. And most often, it will not be able to take that one when you continuously takes it. And so you start damaging that kidney. And the result for that, chronic kidney disease, kidney failure, dialysis, where it go start to do the work where your kidney do for you. It be in where it go now go through the blood and take off and filter all those substances and remove them because your kidney can no longer perform. And in most cases, death. You go buy. And a lot of doctors, kidney specialists, nephrologists, have been raising this alarm, say, then they see a lot of young men in their 20s, their 30s, men where they for chop 60, 70, in their 20s, they are tied up to dialysis machine. My guy, I have visited the dialysis center before. Do you know how much it takes for you to go through one session of dialysis, how much you have to pay? And most people who are then get these kind of diseases, kidney diseases, they for do like 3 times a week. Even if it is 300 Ghana cedis, 3 times a week be how much? Nearly 1,000 Ghana cedis. And even beyond these kidney diseases, unregulated aphrodisiacs feed they cause low blood pressure, vision loss, you go feel get stroke. Plenty diseases where they come with these kind of unregulated aphrodisiac. And these sicknesses not be small side effects. They are a lifetime sentence. The question is, so what do we do about this? I'm not here to point out problems, but I want us to leave this conversation at least with something to act on. Number one, women, let's talk. If you ever mock a man publicly or privately over his sexual performance, do you know the kind of weight where you put it on him? For those of you, you go left the guy, or there's the breakup. But over the years, do you know the kind of pressure where you put for him? He needs to prove himself because in X or somebody talks, say he's not man enough. He go wake up every day, they think, say, Charlie, am I man enough? So that your one comment can push a man towards self-medication for the rest of his life. It just going to depend on aphrodisiacs just to perform. We need to build a culture where sexual vulnerability not for be weapon. Some days men go feel perform. Some days it might not happen like that. We need to have that understanding in women. And number 2, men, speak to someone. See, if you're having an erectile dysfunctioning, or you don't feel perform better, or something like that, it's better to speak to a doctor. Speak to somebody. Because you cannot take matters into your hands, go take different type of concoctions just to go and please a woman. But at the end of the day, you'll be destroying your kidneys. Number 3, parents and educators have a real conversations. You see, most times in our schools, sex education focuses on pregnancy and STIs. We need to open a new chapter. We need to go beyond that. We need to talk about performance pressure, body image. We need to talk about the mental health of young men. I think that has been overlooked. If young men growing up know that what they see in pornography is not real, they don't go burden themselves like, I for go 10 hours, I for impress this girl, I for finish him hard. They know the difference. They will not compare themselves to porn star and go for the pills and go for the concoctions. Because they are wise enough. Because they are wise enough with that knowledge. It's very important. Number 4, we need to regulate these kind of supplies. The government and Ghana Food and Drugs Authority need to regulate these kind of courtier drugs all over the place. Because unregulated sexual enhancement products are all over the place. You go market, you go pharmacy, anywhere at all, online, you go get some buy. These are not vitamins. These are drugs. And they need to be regulated. And number 5, men, protect yourself. My guy, if you are ever taking any of these aphrodisiacs just to perform or impress a woman, go and see the doctor. It may feel unnecessary, but it could save your life because early detection of kidney failure or kidney disease could actually save you a lot. Go see the doctor and please stop taking those aphrodisiacs. And one thing that strikes me about Wode Maya's tweet, it was not just about the warning. It was about the fact that a young man walks into a dialysis center, sees what is going on, the damage way they go on, comes out to come and talk about it, comes out to come and educate people, comes out to come and alert people that young men, your life is important, worth more than that 3-minute satisfaction or 1 hour satisfaction you go give to another woman. And this is what we need to do because more people go see something like this. They will keep quiet about it. They not go talk. They not go even say anything. And a lot of lives will keep losing a lot of men. We live in a society where then they tell men, you have to be strong, you have to be performing, you have to be providers. Nobody tells men to be vulnerable. Society puts pressure on men never to ask for help, never to feel vulnerable, never to admit that the pressure be too much. And then we are surprised that those men are making dangerous decisions that they affect their lives on a daily basis. Real strength is not proving yourself in the bedroom. Real strength is protecting your health. Real strength is having a conversation like this. Real strength is telling the people you love, I'm struggling, I need help. Let us all build a Ghana where young men feel safe to be human. Let us build a Ghana where health comes before pride. Thank you for listening for this conversation. Make sure you subscribe, like, and share for somebody to also see this and take precautions. My name is Edinate Abanabo.